Hello, hello, hello. I gotta get some of that song up. I'm a little sick today, but that's okay. Hello, hello.
I want my Cinedo, my Samor, stacking my paper.
Hello.
More. Living in Puerto, rich to the core. Blessings rain and let it pour.
I want my Cinedo, my Samor. Yeah. I still gotta learn the lyrics.
Abundance, baby, that's my goal.
Hello, hello. We're gonna talk today about trading.
Cash in the flow, vision so clear like a
So
heels high, dreams high.
First, we gotta get in state.
She run the show, no stress, just checks mindset on your mind. Worthy of wealth, baby, I just sighed. Bieber said queen in the.
Okay, so
if you feel that too,
let me lower it.
money ain't evil, it's how you
Wait. I gotta hear this.
You said that groove. Big bang, soft life, rich and true. Feminine power, living proof.
Can't even start until I finish this song.
Living in Fuego, rich to the core. Blessings rain and let it pour. Control, building my empire, heart and soul, shining in diamonds, dipped in gold.
All right. Hello. So, first and foremost, I'm under the weather. I went to a retreat this weekend, which was wonderful. And today I want to talk about 3 reasons why I personally do not trade. And I went to a retreat. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I went to a retreat this weekend, met some beautiful women, amazing women, very successful as well. And they were talking about trading. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't trade. And honestly, I don't want to knock down. If you want to trade, that's fine. But I honestly think that the first thing you should do is consider long-term wealth building, right? Long-term investing before you consider trading. And honestly, I will never get into trading because of these 3 reasons. And the first reason is time, right? So I'm looking at Investopedia.gov right here. And one of the things that it says is day trading involves actively buying and selling securities within the same day, right? You're trying to capitalize on that short-term changes of the price. I don't have time for that. Honestly, it's not, that's more like a masculine thing. Most men love trading because it gives them that dopamine hit, right? That masculine thing that they want to compete, they want to time the market, like I can become a millionaire just like overnight, just there's that instant gratification, I would say. So honestly, like for me, I'm good with setting and forgetting it, and I get time to do other things. Especially as a woman, you have a family, you have yourself to take care of first, and then you have other things that you want to do, like your nails, your hair. We have so much to do that I don't think you will be sitting on that computer watching candlesticks. Okay, it's just too much for me. Let's see what else. You got to know the risk, right? It's very risky. That's the second reason. It's very risky. It's like gambling, and I don't even gamble. So I went to Las Vegas, and we didn't get time to gamble. But as soon as can someone please next time let me know, give me a heads up that Vegas, as soon as you get off the plane, they have slot machines. Can you believe that? I'm like, they have slot machines. I was like, whoa, slot machines as soon as I get off. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tempting because I like video games, right? but it's kind of tempting. I hope you can hear me because I got the music blasting over here. Cash flow queen. So yeah, again, the reasons is one reason is that I don't like I don't have the time, honestly. Time is the first thing. The second reason is the risk. It's too risky for me. It's like playing the lottery. And if you don't know what you're doing, and when I'm that type of person that if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna get in it. Like I really need to know what I'm doing in order for me to really do it. And there's a statistic here I found that I think it was like 95% of the traders end up losing their money. And most of the reasons are because, let me just see where. You go to tradecity.com. All right, there's statistics there. 95% of traders fail. That's high. That ladies, 95. I'm not talking about like 10% or 30% or even 50%. 95. The stakes are high. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, why would you even want to think about trade? I'm sorry, that's just me. Okay, so 1% of traders profit net of fees. 7% remained after 5 years. 80% quit within the first 2 years of trading, and then 60% quit after a month. 100% of traders want to get rich quick. And I was talking to one of my friends, and I think I'm gonna bring her. I'm gonna bring her on one day and do an interview. She basically said that her father did the trading thing. He paid $4,000 to learn how to trade. See, and this is what really you could have used that $4,000 to invest like long term in the S&P 500. Oh, anyway, it just drives me insane. Listen, I've been doing it for 25 years. I've been doing this for 25 years. And trading is like seems so complicated to me, and I don't like complex. Even investing in general, just trying to understand investing is complex. So why would I even try trading just because people are claiming that they made money like overnight or whatever it is? I don't even know. I met one trader and I actually asked this trader to teach me how to trade. I said, listen, I know I'm smart, and I'm like, I want to know if there's like a trick, right? I'm like, teach me how to trade. I'm smart. And crickets. I didn't hear anything from him for a long time. And then he sent me to some, what is it called? It's one of those Discord. He sent me to a Discord. I guess they have a Discord where everybody like starts trading. And it was just a bunch of information. And honestly, no one sits down and holds your hand. And that's what I do. This is what I do with the ladies. I hold your hand to teach you how to invest the feminine way, which is setting it and forgetting, using the money that you currently make and building wealth through long-term investing. But I was really mind boggled at why the ladies are so interested in trading. I'm just really, oh my God. Oh, look at this. Let me see if I have some more statistics here about trading. Poor young men who live in urban areas and belong to specific minority groups invest more in stocks with lottery type features. Wow. There's more. Oh my God. Let me read them to you. 80% of all day traders quit within the first 2 years. That's high. 80%. What does that tell you? It's difficult because you're gambling. You're betting something's going to go up and down. Isn't that gambling? You're gambling money. And guess what happens? The traders that have been there for years are probably taking all that money. That's that 5 to 20% that really know what they're doing, because they've been doing it for so long that finally they probably lost a lot of money too. And now they're getting that return on investing, right? Among all day traders, nearly 40% day trade for only 1 month. And when 3 years, only 13%. That, didn't I said 5 to 20%? Only 13% continue to day trade. Wow. Ladies, if you want to day trade, you're going to learn. I don't have a problem with that, but make sure that you're set up long term first. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, this is a good one right here. This is a good one. The average individual investor underperforms a market index by 1.5% per year. Active traders underperform by 6.5% annually. Wow. So what this is saying is that if you're investing in a stock market in an index fund, right, market index, you could underperform by about 1.5%, depending on how the stock market, depending on how the stock market is doing. But if you're a trader, it's like more like quadruple that, right? 6.5%. Wow. So as you can see, here is another statistics, ladies. Men trade more than women, and unmarried men trade more than married men. What does that tell you? They have families to feed, and I bet you the wife is like, honey, no, you're not trading. What are you doing? Right? Because you have to kind of talk to your spouse, unless you're going to get in trouble, unless you want to like hide stuff from your spouse, right? But if you're talking to your spouse is going to be like, are you sure, honey? That just doesn't sound right to me. So back to the story of my friend. She said that her father was trading and he lost everything. Like he did it for a couple of years and invested the initial investment to learn how to invest. He lost because you gave it to the person that so-called teaches you, right? And that's how they get you, ladies. That is how they get you. So again, my third reason to not invest in, I'm not sorry. My third reason to not trade is I just, I'm educated. I don't have that need to, I know, because I know it's like the lottery, right? I don't want to risk my money like that, honestly. Okay. And it's very masculine. And honestly, I want something simple because it seems a little bit complex for me. So I wanted to give you the word because I know the last time I had given you what a dividend was. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So before I tell you the word, okay, the definition of this new word that I'm going to give you, I wanted to talk about to announce that I am very close, very close to finishing and launching the 10K Money and Investment Glow Up course. I'm so excited about this. Hello. Okay, so pretty soon, maybe in about a week or two, maybe less, I will be announcing the special prize. Not special prize. Yes, the special launch, the price for the 10K Money and Investment Glow Up. I'm a little sick, so you got to excuse me. I'm under the weather. But earlier I talked about 3 reasons why I don't invest I don't trade. Okay, I do not trade. So the word of the day is stock. What is a stock, right? A lot of people know, they talk about stock this, stock that, but like, what exactly is a stock? Easy peasy. A stock is basically a small piece of the company that you buy, right? So here's an analogy. I use this a lot. Just imagine a whole pizza pie. Because I love analogy. When it comes to investing, I love analogy. So you have a pizza pie, and the slice of the pizza, when you buy that slice of pizza, So the whole pie is the company, and that little slice,
like a magnet.
that's your share of the company. That's it. Okay. A lot of companies, what happens is they want to probably grow the company, so they go to the stock market and say, hey, I'm going to offer shares of the company. They get the money, and then they start doing programs, research, improvements, just whatever project they have, that's what they use the money for. And that's it. That is what a stock is. Like, don't make it so complicated. It's not that complicated. All right. So I'm going to recap really quick 3 reasons why I don't trade in the stock market. And ladies, if you want to trade, I'm not knocking it down. And if you're an amazing trader and you've done the calculations and your return on investment is more, then why not continue trading? However, if you don't know how to trade, if you don't know what you're doing, don't start. Don't even start trading. Start long-term investing instead, okay? And how do you do that? Low-cost index funds. Low-cost index funds. 25. It took me 25 years to understand that low-cost index funds or ETFs are the best way to go. So my first reason, I mentioned it earlier, was that it was the time. I don't have the time to invest, honestly. I don't have time to sit in a computer to try to figure out the candlesticks. Okay, well, this stock is $10. It's going to be 20 tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be 5, right? So I don't have time for that. That requires a lot of time. Actually, the person that invited me to the Discord, I think they meet every day at noon. I'm not sure, but there was a time every day that met, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. You know what I mean? Like, every day to figure out, like, if you're gonna buy or not or whatever. I don't have time. The second reason is risk. Okay, it's too risky. There's other ways that you can allocate your money and diversify your money than just trading, because honestly, the risk is too high for me. And then the third one would be it's like gambling. I don't even gamble. Okay, so the third reason is, like, I don't do it because it's gambling to me, and I already have a problem with gambling $100 and losing it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a lot of problems in the stock market. I'm sorry, not in the stock market, but trading in the stock market. So those are my 3 reasons. And again, I'm not like knocking it down, ladies. Just make sure that you're set up first long term, and that you're using all of the retirement tools that are available for you to take advantage of, right? You have so many tools that are pre-tax, some of them are post-tax. And honestly, even if you want to do real estate, I mean, there's indexes for real estate as well. So there's a plethora of tools out there for you. So I just want to say thank you. And if you're again, I'm sick, sorry. If you're interested, I do have a community where we talk about money, but it's all about femininity and ladies aligning to making money in the stock market, investing. And there's other things that we do. We do the 1K Queen Save Challenge, where every 90 days you get to challenge yourself to save $1,000. It's called Feminine Finance Mastery. Okay. This one is all about mindset. You have me there the entire time as an accountability coach. Okay. We save money. We find ways to save money. And it's just fun to be in community. So I invite you to check out my profile, Feminine Finance Mastery. And another thing is, I do have a course. If you just want to dabble into ETFs, okay, dividend paying ETFs. And I already talked about what dividends are. Again, dividends are like the extra tip that you get from the company. So you have the stock. The stock can grow. So the stock is $1 today. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, but you want to invest in dividend yielding ETFs. Okay, exchange traded funds. Well, that ETF sometimes gives you little tips. Okay, like as if you were working in a restaurant and they give you a tip. You have a salary, but you get a tip. The tips are dividends. That's exactly what they are. Isn't that easy? That's it. So I have a course called, let me see if I can try to do the link here. It's called Dividend Goddess. Let me see if I can do it. Dividend Goddess. If you're interested, is a one-time for $47. It's not that expensive. I made it affordable, okay? Because I know I know things can be expensive, but I made it affordable. I'm going to put the link in the chat here. All right. It's called Dividend Goddess. One time of $47. That's it. And you take the course, you pick your dividends, and it's only 3 that you can pick. Okay. And on top of that, you learn how to look at them. I show you, and you start getting dividends. So isn't that amazing? Okay, I'm going to put the link to Feminine Finance Mastery as well. I will have a course pretty soon, the 10K money and investing glow up. Again, 10K money and investing glow up. Okay, this is like your blueprint on how to utilize all your money tools to grow that 10K. If you've never seen 10K, you're gonna love it. Okay. So, anyways, thank you so much for coming and joining me, and I'll see you next week. I'm gonna try to come in at least 2 to 3 times a week, but right now, because of time, imagine if I was trading, I don't have time. All right, so I'll see you next week. Bye. I like this song. We're gonna end with this song. Okay. This is my AI music. Who invests? I'm the CEO of my cash flow. Yes. Moves they don't even know. Yes. They wish me well because I gotta get better. I can feel a little like. We build well. Yes. Uh-huh. Bye.